What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. Henry Abbott, where are you at? Hold yourself accountable with your journalism. Any other mainstream media that was on those outlandish rumors about Dame Lillard being anywhere near what James Harden did was beyond ridiculous, and you need to hold yourselves accountable. Anybody that's just a regular fan doing that, hold yourselves accountable. Everybody, if you were saying that, hold yourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because Dame Lillard has came out and said, back for more. Rip City is my city. You know what I'm saying? Right to the point, very subtle. You know what I'm saying? He gets right to the point. You know what I mean? So all these writers out here, media members, hold yourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? Because Dame Lillard, every step of the way, has proved you wrong. Every step of the way. All that negative stuff that you were saying about him, he won't be able to, it will be a bad look on his brand if he does this and that and the third. Like, this man hasn't already carried this team. So, like, if that was his decision, I would have been okay with it, even as a fan, even though I would understand, like, damn, that's messed up. But it's not messed up in a sense to where he's in the wrong. It's just like me as a fan looking at the future, like, damn, Dame's not gonna be there. But and I can understand why. Some of y'all fans, man, some of y'all fans with your white supremacist rhetoric. Oh yes, your white supremacist rhetoric that you guys love to pull. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make these people feel bad for their decisions that they make. Like some of the articles I was reading talking about fans deserve better. It's like, come on, man, are you serious right now? Are you serious? But I understand why you guys do that. It's like I've been saying in previous videos that they don't like y'all will listen to them, but you don't want to comment on them. You know what I'm saying? I understand. We understand white supremacists. We do. And but back to Dame, man. All the rumors that was out here. Please hold yourselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? But on that, shouts out to Dame Lillard, man. Keeping it real. Like he's been. He wants to win. He wants the Blazers organization to make stuff happen. We got Larry Nance, you know what I'm saying? Excellent piece, excellent pickup. Like, in this article, of course, gotta hold this article author accountable. Jason Patt, he's talking about Portland didn't do all that much in the offseason in terms of the roster. But that's just proof that you don't follow the Blazers because we got Chauncey or Coach Billups as our head coach. You know what I'm saying? Over Terry Stotts. And that alone is a huge move. No matter what people want to say, how they want to look at it, that is a big move for an organization. You know what I'm saying? It is. It just is. Also, we got Larry Nance Jr., who I feel like fits with our team much better, unfortunately, than Derrick Jones Jr., even though I wanted him to come back and see how he looked with Coach Billups and his staff, see what he could bring to the table, but we don't have him anymore. We lost Carmelo Anthony. I wanted him back, but he felt like he had a better opportunity with the Lakers. He's with his homie in LBJ, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Larry Nance can come in and give us something similar to Carmelo, not with the catch and shoot, of course, but in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like facilitator role, a secondary facilitator role off the bench, or maybe a primary one in certain instances. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to bring a lot to the table. He's a guy that you need on your team. He's a guy that can come in. He could be like a reserve, or he can be a starter if, in fact, we have any types of injuries or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Excellent player. He's an excellent player, and I'm ready to see how Larry Nance incorporates himself into our offense. He wants to make Dame's life better and easier, and I think he can do that. He brings a skill set to our team that we haven't had in about 2 years off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So, Cody Zeller, I think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. He was just last year, he was the starting center for the Hornets. Now, the Hornets weren't the greatest team, but he was not a horrible player for them. He was an excellent player. I thought he played well with LaMelo Ball. You know, I thought he played well with Terry Rozier. So he's going to understand a team like how we are. Plus, he wanted to come here. You know what I'm saying? That's why he signed for this veteran minimum. And he probably could have signed for more and probably had more security. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted to come here. He said this was one of his dreams. And I respect that from him. You know what I'm saying? So the whole like narrative out there that free agents don't want to come to Portland, I mean, that's also shut down too because obviously if um, other news out there is correct, the Blazers are 2-1 favorites to land Ben Simmons. So it would seem like stars do want to come to Portland and play with Dame. You know what I'm saying? Be able to play with Coach Billups. You know? Because I think if we do end up landing Ben Simmons, which I'm not saying it's for sure or not, you know, I'm just reporting what's out there right now. But for me, it seems like it's going to happen. Because for me, I just can't see how a team like Cleveland or a team like Minnesota can match up to a player the caliber of CJ McCollum. And I don't care if it's 3 players for one, I don't care. Um, they're going to be relying on guys that haven't taken you even past the first round of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know the Blazers haven't been past the first round 4 out of the last 5 years, but we understand that one year we went to the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, that speaks for itself right there. We know CJ is a clutch player. Blazers fans know CJ is clutch when need be. When Dame's been out, we know them numbers, man. We know that CJ McCollum can be a lead man in this league. He can be. He's crafty enough to be a point guard in this league. I think he can. And if you don't want him to play point all the time, you can have a guy like Tyrese Maxey take over sometimes and they played alongside each other, you know? Or Shake Milton, you know? So I don't know what type of playmaker Shake is. I know they've had issues with him being the point, but I'm sure CJ could give him some pointers on how to be a little bit better in that situation, you know what I mean? If they do end up playing with each other. But it's just this off season for the Blazers, it just seems like even with all the drama, it just comes back and that drama turns into nothing but positivity, you know what I'm saying? Because I really believe that this is going to be a very special season, no matter if we stay as is or if we do add Ben Simmons or another player for that matter. But yeah, man, it's looking real good for Rip City, you know? A fan like me feels vindicated when Dame comes out and tells y'all what I've been believing this whole time. Because, like, they were always saying that he wasn't saying what he was saying, but in every interview, I understood everything the man was saying. But y'all was trying to find nitpick on little foolish stuff in the mainstream media, man. And that's what you guys do. You guys look for that type of stuff. You feed off the drama that the NBA brings. Like that's your bread and butter. That's your bread and butter. And it's disgusting, but hey, man, either you hold yourself accountable or look more foolish. It's up to the choices are only within you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I don't really have much else on this. Excellent news for the Blazers. Shouts out to Dame, man. Shouts out to Dame. Um, this is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.